Nikola, early in your career, you would try some absolutely outrageous passes, and you would talk about the coach at the time telling you like, okay, great, but like maybe you were back to throw in some absolutely just incredible ones tonight, even if they weren't all assists. Are you in a place with your game now where you're able to have more fun and kind of play that way this season?
I mean, I just think like some angles are different, and that's why the passes looks funny or ridiculous. But sometimes you need to do a special, not special angle. That's how I think. I don't know. Is that everybody think that way? Like sometimes you need to weird pass or whatever, uh, just because of the angle of defender, or to trick somebody, or to trick other defender. So, but yeah, sometimes I throw the pass and I think like, oh, this is not going through, and doesn't. But I think you need to try it. Then you will know for sure for the next time.
Aside from making shots, how do you feel like Tim has flowed with you guys so far?
I think Tim cares and he wants to win. Uh, he wants to be good. He wants, that's something that I have. Maybe he's faking, to be honest, or I don't know. But that's what I see. Like he's really trying to understand and trying to play the right way. And I think that's why good things are happening to him. He's really both ways. And we know that he's a shooter, and we know that he's gonna take some. Okay, I'm gonna say wild shots, but he can make those, and he needs to be aggressive, and to give with his aggressiveness, he's gonna give us different dimension.
How much did the game change when Bam went out? Did it open things up?
I mean, of course, Bam is. Me personally have a huge respect for him. Every possession, playing 100%, even sometimes even more than that. So they definitely needed him on both sides of the floor. But I think Ware and Johnson step up. Yeah, step up, and they maybe didn't make shots, but they were playing the right way for them.
They played with a lot of pace. You personally like these games where people are really running it up and down the court, makes things a little more open?
Yeah, I think. I think the defense that they're running offensively really fast. Like you as a defensive team, you can have a lot of chances to run faster. There is going to be a lot of mistakes, but they actually did not make many mistakes. I think. We had open looks in that kind of second transition, like not first attack, second attack, and offensive glass was something that we were really dominant. I think we had
21-5.
Yeah, 21-5. So that's something that really changed the game.
Nikola, u ime svih ljubitelja košarke, hvala ti na ovom spektaklu, 33 poena, 15 skokova, 6 asistencija, još jedna fenomenalna utakmica.
Jeste, pa sjajna dobra utakmica za nas, možda opet nismo pogađali šutevi, dali smo 27% za 3, 40 za 2, ali mislim da smo imali, kako da kažem, pronalazili smo dobre igrače na pravim mestima, davali smo trojke, šutirali smo dobre trojke, šutirali smo dobre šuteve, napadali smo obruč i napadali smo, kako da kažem, ofenzivni skok i mislim da smo zato i pobedili utakmicu.
Nikola Jovic je rekao da si ti nešto rekao da bi volao da on ostao u Denveru, da nije možda treba se opredeli za Miami.
Pa mislim da to nije do njega, mislim da to bilo do Miami, ne znam kako to funkcioniše, to znaju ovi iznad nas što odrađuju, ali sigurno momak, mislim da ima sjajnu budućnost ovdje, zato što može da igra na više pozicija, može dobar je defanzivno, što sam se uverio dok smo igrali u prezentaciji, i ofanzivno ga možeš koristiti na razne načine, tako da može da šutira, može da dribla loptu, može da igra post-up, tako da mislim da je dobra budućnost za njega u NBA-u.
Majica, brate, da li to malo najava za
Alexander, hold on. We'll go to video. Go.
I know it's early, but just what do you think of some of the defensive changes you guys have made? How comfortable are you with some of the tweaks?
I don't know, like sometimes we're doing a good job, sometimes we're doing a bad job. When we're doing a good job, then we can see, oh, it's working, and then when we don't have maybe not effort or like I'm not up or I'm not down, or like when when all five guys doing the right thing on the floor, I think it's really good. As soon as one guy is not doing the job right, everything looks bad, and that's why I think we need to be connected on that side of the floor much more, because I think we can be really good defensive team. Because we have a CB and AG who can guard multiple position, and Cam who is tall, wingspan. He can play passing lanes, and Jamal who can basically guard 1 through 4. Sometimes probably 1 to 5 in some situations.
We'll go Chris and Alexander.
Nikola, how dominant did it feel out there today with you and Aaron doing what you guys were able to do on the court?
But I think it's not just us. It happens. We were just beneficiary of the moment and how we play. I think we miss open looks a lot, especially in that semi-transition when we had open looks. I think Cam missed 1 or 2. I think Jamal went in and out a couple times. Even some mid-range shots went in and out. But those things are gonna happen. So, but we were lucky that at least somebody was making shots, let's say like that.
Da li je posebno važno pobediti Warriors, vi ste ih skoro pobedili pre 2 nedelje i također istovremeno NBA kup, ne znam koliko je to bitno za te druge. A također da li Majsa vrati malo da utakmicu i mislim sad ti Dekija Milovića u stručnom štabu?
Jeste, da se vidjeli smo se prošli put kad smo igrali baš u Golden Stateu, u San Francisku. Pa da izgubili smo tu meč, bilo je onako, mislim smo kontrolisali meč većinom dela, tako da nadamo se da ćemo im pružiti istu partiju, samo što ćemo završnicu imati mnogo bolju nego prošli puta. Što se tiče majice, nosim je često, čak i izaprana, tako da to nije ništa novo.
Nikola, how's Nikola Jovic doing? How's he progressing? And do you have conversations with him?
I mean, I really don't like to do that, especially when he's on another team, because I don't know what coaching staff is telling him, and I don't want to be the guy who is going to be in the warm. I think he needs to listen to the coaching staff, and because I remember how when I started playing, I was just doing what they told me to do, and that's gonna give you minutes, and that's gonna give you opportunity to play. And then when you build the trust, you can do something on your own, and then you will see is it working or not. So, but I think he has a potential because I think he's a good defender. He can defend multiple positions just because of his size, and offensively, you can use him on different ball handling. He can shoot 3. He can actually really good post-up player. That's my opinion, of course. Because we use him as national team as a postal player, so that's why I'm saying, and it was working good for us, just because of his size.
We'll take 2 more, Brandon and Bennett.
Joker, on offense, is it important to you to establish more variety and creativity this season than just kind of hanging out in the low post all game? Or not hanging out, but...
I mean, I really enjoy to play low post game, and I think it's something that I don't know. I don't want to say my identity, but I think that's something that I personally love. I love to play on the block, but I think in the flow of the game, you can find those empty spots and create for others and screen for others, or be aggressive on different places on the floor.
Take 1 more, Bennett.
Sort of piggybacking off of that, EA mentioned that he wants to be able to put you at the elbows a little bit more, post you up at least a little bit less frequently, maybe depending on the game, just to play the long game and sort of help physically with the 82-game schedule. Can that help even to like bring post-ups down a couple per game over the course of a long season?
To
or-
be honest, I don't really think that I can feel is it 4 post-ups or 6 post-ups. So sometimes it's not even a post-up, sometimes it's just like ducking in, sometimes in like transitions I'm just gonna find a space and kind of seal my guy, and so depends on the flow of the game, of the opponent, of the matchup, or so depends of most of a lot of things.
Thank you.
Pleasure,